Former contestants of Masterchef, how was it? How do you come up with the recipes? And what is something that happens off camera that you would like the audience to see? I'd like to know how the counting down / fake running out of time thing actually plays out. How is it possible that everyone finishes plating up within the last 5 seconds? You answered your own question. It's completely fake. They just jump cut to various shots of people plating while running the audio of Gordon counting down. There was a contestant who was eliminated for not bringing the plate up to the table before the countdown ended. She was pretty good as well. I always thought that most contestants actually bring their plates to the table well before the end of the countdown and the editors just make it seem like it's a close call. I don't think Ramsay is so cynical to let talented chefs go just to create TV drama. I think he does deliberately create it, but not at the expense of talent. So the counting down is exaggerated, but for the reasons I've outlined above. You exaggerate it when contestants are punctual, but you stay true when they fail to deliver on time. Wasn't she the one from Cuba? Made a chimichurri? I was hoping that she made it further. It seems like Americans are bred to only see things as black and white, win or lose, up or down, totally polarized. Other places in the world allow for a whole range of gray. Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares UK version is completely unlike the American one. I can hardly watch the US one for all the tense music and dramatic behavior, and as the seasons progressed the people became more and more insane and weird and confrontational. Ramsay hardly yells at anyone in the UK version, but he has to do it constantly in the US one. Just really different, and not in a good way. It's actually been a problem in some shows, where a normal person is singled out, and, through only including their negative comments in the final cut, are made to look like a complete jerk just to generate drama. It ruins the contestant's life to an extent and it's completely legal, since they agreed to forfeit all editing rights. Edit. Just finished my last sentence. Try watching Masterchef Jr. He's got 2 daughters and from the possibly produced interactions I've seen, he looks like a good dad. He's very encouraging with the kids and he's harsh with the adults because they need to be efficient, able to meet conflict with a rational, quick mind, and to be without error, because you can't go around killing people by messing up their food. I have a lot of respect for him. He is blunt, which I appreciate, and clearly cares more about the food than the chef's ego. Good guy in a bad guy persona. The winner of Masterchef Junior Season 3 said that most people finish a little before the end of the time, but do touch-ups and final things, but the editors edit the scenes to make it more dramatic. I once met 2 winners actually, and they said that they were basically given one massive cookbook that I had to memorize from. I met specifically the winner of season 9. How quickly do they judge his dishes when they have around 14 or more contestants? Won't it play to a disadvantage to the guys whose dish is judged in the end, as it will definitely get cold and won't be piping hot as others? You only saw the last round. That makes a difference in if a cut of meat is cooked properly. We only just started including the footage of the judges going to each contestant and quickly tasting at their station. We'd always done it, but it was never filmed for timing reasons. But immediately after the cook the dishes go into beauties. That's the beautiful single shot you see of the plate. And sometimes the crew goes to lunch during that time. So to answer your question, all the food is cold by the time it's judged on camera. Can you please explain the filming process for the dump a bunch of sauce on the judge's door spinning segment? Like, do you finish the day and set everything back up to do the dumping at the end of the day? It's a major debate in our household. We call it gunking. We surprise the kids by dumping a bunch of stuff on them. We finish our intro and then we have them take showers and change into duplicate wardrobes. We have auditions that take place in pretty much every major city. We get several thousand application submissions per year. Of those, a handful are brought out to LA, where we run them through our final round of casting. Of those handful only a fraction will make it to the on-camera auditions. It's great if you can cook. It's great if you have a personality and have a good attitude. But if you have all that, and you don't screw up your on-camera audition, you've pretty much made it on the show. Former contestant here, not on the US show but one of the international ones. I was in for 6 weeks. The downtime sucked. All filming was done across 2-4, 13-14 hour days in a week. So you spent the rest of the time sitting round doing nothing, except research and recipe testing. All the timing is real, so a 60-minute challenge was actually 60 minutes. Once you've plated up, food can sit round for up to 4 hours before the judges taste it. During the challenge, does Gordon and other judges provide feedback if they see a contestant dish is heading for a disaster? There are times when the contestant gets a surprise challenge E.G. to make an extra dessert. Are they made aware of this challenge beforehand so that they can read through the cookbook? Thanks for answering the questions. Yes, it even is in the cut sometimes. But it doesn't seem as big, since it happens all the time or any potential disasters are corrected in time. Yes, but we allot the time after the reveal. What does sequestered mean? In my language this word is very close to kidnapped, sequestra in Portuguese, and it got me really confused lol. We call it sequestered because they are essentially in lockdown. They are heavily monitored, babysit, and restricted in what they can do. This is what most competition shows do, so that way it reduces the chances someone could cheat. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe so I can make more videos.